dang, I just started doing a video and I had it on photo. I didn't even take a video. So I am in Roncesvalles, which is a stop for us to stop to on the walk. Lots of people walk straight here from Saint Jean Pied de Port, but yesterday was cold and windy, and 7 kilometers was enough for me going uphill. And we stopped at a place called Bordeaux, B-O-R-D-O, and it was a little albergue, an old shepherd's hut that's been converted, and it was just beautiful and really like a lovely surprise. Great meal. They had clean, comfortable beds, and they had one space left, which they gave to us. So that was kind of magical. The community was providing as they had said it would. Roncesvalles, and it's super cold, like way colder than I expected. It was about 2 degrees Celsius going over the mountains, and it was super overcast, and you couldn't really see much, but it was beautiful anyway. It's kind of magical walking through the fog. Not a lot of people, and we stopped at this little food truck. So if you're doing the walk, you should know that there's a food truck. I think it's at about 15-kilometer marker from Saint Jean Pied de Port, and it was so cool. It's like this shepherd who just has a sheep, and he makes this incredible cheese, and he runs this little food truck in the middle of nowhere, and it's the last chance to get anything to eat, or in this case to drink, on the whole walk. And so we had hot chocolates, and we were shivering and had a blanket wrapped around us as we were waiting. And then we continued the climb. Like there's another probably 5 kilometers up after the food truck, and there's a spot where they say this is your last place to get water for 8 kilometers, and I was almost out of water. I had like a little half-liter bottle on my side, but my 2-liter like bladder that is in my backpack was empty, and the tap that was supposed to do water was not working. But Jean-Dominique had quite a bit on him, so we were able to be fine walking up the mountain. It was crazy, just beautiful, and cold, windy, but just gorgeous. And the downhill climb is even harder. The descent, your feet are just like jamming, your toes are jamming into the shoes, and it just like makes your calves and knees scream. It was quite an adventure, but walking into Roncesvalles is quite beautiful. It's like just this huge albergue, and it was a little bit confusing arriving here. There's just a huge lineup of people. You have to check in, and we just like popped into the first lineup we saw and waited there. It took about probably half an hour because there were quite a few people, but we got some beds in the albergue. They're really clean, and there's probably about 40 people in the area that we're in, like it's a dormitory. Took a shower really quickly, and I'm glad I did that, because then all these people are coming in and they're taking showers and the hot water runs out. So if you're watching this and you're walking the Camino, or you're thinking about it, here's a few tips. Like, take your showers right after you arrive so that they don't get super dirty and gross, and you can warm up and be all clean. They also did laundry, so we got a big load of laundry thrown in there and cleaned up, so all sorts of nice clean clothes for tomorrow. Anyway, have to head to dinner right now. If you like these videos, I'm surprised that a lot of people were watching the one that I posted, because I only sent it to my mom and dad, and then I saw that there were 145 views, so I know that when I was planning to walk the Camino, I also watched a bunch of videos. So please follow me if you find this interesting, and let me know in the comments if you want to hear about anything in particular. Love you. Bye.